I love it when it does that. Okay, looks like I'm back. I have no idea what causes that. I think it's Twitch. But then again, I mean, there's people out there that stream for hours and they never have an issue. And I'll go days where I stream for like, shoot, one day I streamed for like 7 hours, never had an issue. I'm gonna have to figure that out because if you know me, you know I value the presentation and the. Oh shoot, that's. Oh, that's a corpse. I thought that was another goblin. I value the professional quality, and that is not professional for this thing to be disconnecting at random. She believes she owes you. You owe her money for raising her. Wow, that's. I'm just gonna politely leave that one alone. Yeah, if it's not in their will, man, that's gotta be a thing. Or you're gonna be fighting, and if you don't have the money for a lawyer, good luck. Goes to the uncle first, and then he plans it. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to buying another house whenever I can. That's good. Yeah, if you trust him, then that's good. I just need these interest rates to come down, man. 8%, that's too much. 8% on like a $500,000 house? It's insane. All right, we got these two down. I love the metal scream. I was in Vegas on Fremont Street, and there was a band playing out there that had a great singer, and the singer could do that metal scream. I loved it. Oh well, on to new topic. I think the topic I'm looking forward to is level 21. Although I could very well be staying here. This is the spot. This is a good spot. And when you find a good spot in this game, man, you hunker down and you milk it for everything you can. Especially a solo, you just find the spot that you can get good safe experience, even if it's not the fastest, and you just roll with it. I'm starting to get excited for all the stuff I'm going to do in Kunark when I finally hit an appropriate level. I think things are going to get a lot more interesting when I can start going to dungeons and charming undead, which I got the spell to do, or I'm able to learn the spell. I don't have it. I haven't bought it yet because my plan is giants for right now. Probably do this spot till I get my giant game going level 22. Wow, we might actually get through all 4. You know why? Because we haven't gotten a blood tracer in a while, which means we're probably going to get a blood tracer on the next go round. House goes to the uncle first because they don't want all the stress to fall to me to get it sorted out. Yeah, it's a whole new game with... I don't know what it's like to inherit a property. You may have to pay taxes on it, so that could be one thing, but I think you would have to pay taxes even when you get it from your uncle. So that part could be difficult to navigate, and that's something you're going to definitely want to do some research on and figure out what kind of taxes will be incurred when that day comes. And then probably state doesn't have inheritance tax. That's good. Is there a federal? I don't know if there's a federal. I've never inherited anything, so I don't know if there's a federal inheritance tax or not. I guess I may find out when my father passes away. I don't even want to think about that because I'm not one of those people who's like, I can't wait for him to die so I can get all his money. Because, like, I'd rather have my dad any day. I don't care about money. Oh, yeah, if there's no inheritance tax, then good for you. Yeah, I'd rather have my dad than have his money. And he's also said he's going to spend as much of it as he can. And I don't blame him. It's his money. It's not like I don't look at other people's money and think that I'm owed something. That's a little bit weird. Some people do. I've heard of people complaining about their parents spending money because they're like, what am I going to have when they pass away? It's like, you have what you worked for. That's what you have. You didn't work for that money. It is not your money. Got to use my dad voice for a minute. That is the dad. That's my dad voice. It's just a bunch of paperwork to inherit things. That's good. Yeah, so you might have to get a lawyer or something, or maybe you can do it yourself. I told you we were going to get a blood tracer. We'll go at 90 mana. These guys need extra mana. I almost want to pull with a fear right off the rip and just get it moving, but... What's he doing? He's diseasing my pet. There we go. Alright. Ah, fruit. Fruit popping up on my cursor. Where did they go? There they are. Lawyer has to help. My uncle's better off paying for them than I would be. Yeah, lawyers are expensive. Am I gonna get line of sighted here? Let's see. Nope. Okay, good. We're gonna just have to keep these chain feared, or you're gonna deal with heals and hopefully J-Ban kills him here before the fear drops. Oh, he got him right as fear drop. Good job, J-Ban. We need words. Bring me words. Alright, this one will pop. Oh wait, no, I'm off. That one will pop. It's a Battle Master. We can handle a Battle Master. Keep forgetting to put the dot on him. Less than 5% to level. Yeah, you have a good heart, man. That's me too. I'd rather just have him, you know. It's material things. You can always get more. You can't get another grandparent. Once they're gone, they're gone. I'm a king of. I'm sorry, I can't read your name. I need to change that. The bouncing, I just realized. I thought the bouncing looked cool when I did it, and now I can't read your name. But King, I'll call you King. Thank you for the follow. And Stream Elements finally caught up to the fact that my stream disconnected. Yeah, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Cast Nation. Ooh, we got words. Words. Another word of the quickening. I've got so many of those. I don't need any more of those. I need words of whatever. Extinction. King of Ramen Shin. What level am I? I'm about to hit 21. I'm going to apologize for everybody's eardrum's sake here in a second. Probably 2 more kills. 1 to 2 more kills and I'll hit 21. And I'm going to stay here for 21 and then I'm going to head over to the giant fort after this. King of Ramen Shin. Do you like ramen? I love me some good ramen. My girlfriend makes like homemade ramen and it's super good. She knows what she's doing. I think that's a blood tracer. That is a blood tracer. We got to get some more mana to fight the blood tracer. And yeah, I take it you play P1999 or you play EQ. That's I think everybody that comes here and follows, with the exception of Skyless, plays EQ. I have to look in to see how old Quorum is doing. Ooh, rating with a party of 1. Thank you. That's great. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the MMocracy. We welcome all who believe in the freedom to play good games. Alright, we got a blood tracer. He's already setting to work on me. Casting his dirty spells. Level 20, about to be 21. Skyless Raven, my girlfriend makes ramen too, but it's the Filipino kind, so it's like a knockoff. It's not a knockoff, it's just different. My girlfriend's Mexican. I guess you could say she makes Mexican ramen. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably ding 21 off of this this mob here. Oh, I interrupted my own spell. I hate it when I do that. I'll drop a siphon on him. Let's see. Can he get him? Can J-Ban get him down before the fear drops? Probably not. It's going to be close. I don't want to give him an opportunity to heal, so I had to drop that second fear. There we go. That's 21. I don't need this. Oh, wait. Sop bark. I haven't looked into what sop bark is for. Let's do that. Let's look at what sop bark is for. Sop bark. I love it. No known classic use. From EQ Zam, dated 9/11/2003, gleaned from a post by Darth Jabroni. Nice name. The lichen clover, moss root, waterweed, and sop bark are used with a purification tablet and a water extractor, and it yields 3 waters. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, my bad, Skyless. And you're a dark elf necromancer, and so I gotta ask, what drove the decision to not play Ixar? And it's okay to not be a min-max. I know if I was a DE, I would have access to a lot more than I have access as a Ixar. Alright, we got a Battle Master up. And the enemies are still popping blues, so that's good. That's good news for me. The city is hard to navigate, yeah. Are you talking the Ixar city or the Dark Elf city? Because I'd say the Dark Elf city is harder to navigate. And it's split up into like 3 zones, and I feel like it's almost unnecessary. Oh, the Ixar city. I guess maybe I'm just used to it because I've been playing for so long. But I can see that, yeah. As like maybe a newer player would, especially like the canals and things like that. But Ixar gets the natural regen, which helps with your lich spells. This spell right here, the Allure of Death. Those spells drain your mana for, or excuse me, drain your life, but restore more mana. Level 2, which place should I go? You should go to the forest right outside of your hometown. And there's a good little hill there. And if you can kill them, kill spiders. Because spiders drop spiderling silk. And you can sell that spiderling silk in Eastern Commonlands, is right next to the zone that you're in, the forest connects to Eastern Commonlands, where people will buy things like spiderling silk, they'll buy cat pelts, they'll buy bone chips. So if you can get bone chips, spider silk, spiderling silk, any cat pelts, wolf pelts, bear pelts, people will buy all that, and you can actually get a lot of money even as a new player. So if you're getting those items, make a note of that. You do need the bone chips, but you're going to end up probably with more bone chips than you need. Like, look here, I've got, like, look how many bone chips I got. Those are worth 10 plat a stack. So if I was a brand new player, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say I sold 5 stacks. That's 50 plat. So if you end up with excess bone chips, you can sell them to other players. And even if you don't want to do that, you can sell the spiderling silks or spider silks to other players. There's a lot of stuff that you find that you can sell out there in the Eastern Commonlands. And that'll help you get your money for your spells. Yeah, I'm jealous of you. Man, it sounds like you're new, and I wish I could go back and be new in this game again. I absolutely love this game. And I miss being a new player and experiencing it for the first time. Oh no, somebody's taking my camp. I need to ask them to stop. It kind of got me distracted from the blood chaser here, or blood tracer. Hopefully they just move on. Yeah, they're moving on. That's good. That's okay. They killed one. It's not a big deal. I was going to need time to med after this blood tracer anyway, so I'm going to drop a big old nuke on him. There we go. Finish him off, J-Ban. Good job. Yeah, I wish I could play EQ for the first time again. Although you're never going to get the experience that it was like in 1999. I'll just say that. Like the dial-up internet, the fact that you had this giant persistent online world, that was like almost unheard of back then. The 3D graphics. Like nobody in 2023 is going to look at these graphics and be like, "Whoa." But back then we were like, "Whoa. You were born in 1995. You're young." That's awesome. You got so much life left. And you're playing one of the best games. You're definitely doing it right, man. All right, we need new We need new metal music. You played this game when it came out. You were really young. Your parents must have had it. Your parents must have been playing it. Alright, we got a battle master here. See, I got this at Walmart from the software section, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. I gotta have it. And then I got home, and it was like, put in your credit card. And I was like, I don't have a credit card. I'm a kid. I had to like beg my dad to let me put the credit get his credit card. He was like, I don't know about this. Are you gonna get us like, am I gonna get my identity stolen? I was like, no, Dad, it's a real thing. And he had to like, he sat there and looked at it for like 20 minutes before he was like, all right, fine, you can play, but you gotta mow lawns. You gotta mow some lawns to pay me back. So I mowed lawns all summer and played EQ. What a time. I had so much fun. I'd stay up all night playing EQ. Because even though I was like, I technically had hit the age where I could work, I decided to wait like a year. My parents really didn't push me to get a job. And I probably wasn't like ready for a job at that point. And I'm glad I did because working is overrated. You're going to have plenty of time to work in your life. So I'm glad I took that summer. Just played EQ all summer long. That was a lot of fun. And it was like, I didn't even care about what level I was. I was just doing whatever. Like I would get a character like level 10, then start a new one, get him to level 12, start a new one. I wasn't like trying to get to the end game. I didn't even know the end game was a thing. I didn't know end games existed at that point. You died. You gotta be careful out there. One good thing about being a dark elf is you have ultra vision, so at night you can actually see. Ixars don't have ultra vision. But Necros get an ultra vision spell at level 24. King of Ramenshin. Yeah, I should definitely be able to get 22 easily here. It does not compute in my mind that 90s kids are parents, that even some 2000 kids have them kids. Yeah, man, time goes fast. Life comes at you quick. I was definitely a 90s kid, that's for sure. Rugrats, freaking rollerblading, NSYNC. I did all that stuff. Final Fantasy, Super Nintendo. What else? Doug. Doug was a weird show. That's like a forgotten Nickelodeon show. It really wasn't that good. I'm getting all kinds of good stuff. I think I'm encumbered though. I need to. Let's see. Oh no, I'm not encumbered. Okay. So the 90s were like such an enigma because you had the dot-com boom, you had like the internet boom, so like technology was rapidly expanding, things were like getting better. The Cold War was over, so like the world didn't feel unsafe. There were still unsafe parts of the world, like Somalia. But the world in general felt like very safe. The economy was doing great. Technology was doing great. Like the 90s were freaking awesome. Skyless Raven says, I had a buddy announce her baby, and my first thought was her mother was going to be mad. Then I remember we're in our 20s, and it's acceptable, and then you felt old. Yeah, wait till... So this happened to me about 6 months ago. We were getting ready to go to Croatia for a military exercise, and like all the pilots got on the plane, all my guys got on the plane, like everybody got on the plane, and we're flying, and we're about to take off in this like military aircraft full of military stuff, and I look around, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like, if not the oldest, like maybe the second oldest person here. Like all the pilots are way young, all the people that work on the plane are way young. I was like, this is just weird. I felt so out of place. We got a blood tracer. Boo, blood tracer. We'll go at 90 mana. We got so these two spawned really close together because as I was killing him, that Necro who ran through here killed him. Not sure why he did that. Yeah, Backstreet Boys, Nirvana. I used to love Nirvana. I can't listen to Nirvana anymore. I hate to say it for any Nirvana fanboys that may be out there, but like one day I just started listening to it and I was like, this really isn't that good. Like it was good at the time because it was so different. Oh no, he's running right towards him. Alright, get back, pet. Maybe he will. Is he going to social? No. Okay, so he's a casting mob though, so we need to watch out. He's going to start casting as soon as fear breaks. Or he's going to run at me. That's good. We wanted him to run at me. Her child is about 2 now, and for some reason thinks I'm his best friend. That's awesome. That's cute. I love how kids do that. They're so innocent. They think everybody's so cool. They don't see they don't see things the same. He's nuking me. Stop nuking me. I need him to die before he goes inside there and pulls something else. Alright, good. Nirvana's better than the music of today. I'll give you that. I don't even know what music. I don't even know the music of today. That's how like unhip I am. I don't even know what. I guess I hear some of it. Okay, folks, I gotta take a quick break. But you give me about 3 to 4 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. I am back. And just a reminder, it is Full Metal Fridays, so if you have song requests, and as long as they're metal, I will play them. No need to spend channel points on that. And Skyless Raven says, actually, I grew up listening to what my grandparents listened to. So it was like Elvis and 60s rock, or 60s hits. And the random Kid Rock CD they had. Your grandparents had a Kid Rock CD? That's awesome. I remember when that came out. I remember the Bang to Bang Boogie Ball to the Ball, like, what was it? I forget the name of the song. I just remember the music video had the little person is, I believe, the correct term, running around being crazy. Devil Without a Cause, yeah. There was like a time where I did listen to a lot of that early 2000s like metal. Hammer Smash Face, Cannibal Corpse. I recognize that. Oh, the only stipulation is it can't be overly like explicit. Like an occasional swear word I'm okay with, but if things get kind of too much, then I can't play it just because that's not the kind of atmosphere I want to cultivate here. Even though we're playing metal music, I think you guys understand. But from an instrumental standpoint, this is really good. I definitely appreciate metal for its like technical what prowess, like their musicians' technical capabilities are just amazing. Like listen to this. It's crazy. These guys are playing so fast. We would ride around blaring that song, and it must have been kind of embarrassing to have a 4-year-old singing. And King of Ramen Shin went to a Cannibal Corpse concert. How was it? Did you mosh? And for Skyless, I used to listen to a lot of Bloodhound Gang, and I'm not proud of it because I shouldn't have been listening to it around my kids. But one time we were walking in the mall, and we were walking at like a certain pace. And as we're walking to our footsteps, my like 3-year-old daughter started going, the roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. This is so cute. You bang heads. That's cool. My girlfriend wants to mosh, and I'm like, you're going to get hurt. Something bad is going to happen. Don't do that. Demon King by Brand of Sacrifice. We'll do that next. This is the spirit of Full Metal Friday. I'm glad to see my vision has come to fruition. Yeah, I want folks to show up, blast out some. You punch someone. Goodness. People show up. We'll play some music, play some games. This is what the MMocracy is all about. Ah. I don't know if I should be sitting here. Something might respawn outside. Okay, I like the vocals because it's just kind of some dude growling. Like, he gets it. He's like, I just need to be up here. I just need to make some, like, kind of dark noises, and I'll let all these really talented people behind me just, like, do their thing. Thank God I didn't. Oh, okay. Ooh, yeah, I'm glad I moved back. A goblin aggressor just showed up. Experience bar is moving pretty good. Even for getting the next level, and these things are a little bit lower now. I'll take it. This is a good spot. Oh, he bashed me. Been to some awesome metal concerts like the Black Dahlia Murder, Whitechapel. I have never been to a metal concert. I've been to like classic rock concerts. I went to a really great emo fest, but it was like it was good emo, if there is such a thing. It was like brand new Thrice or Dustin Kinzer from Thrice, Circus Survive, and Cold War Kids. That was awesome. Just be careful about the pit or wall of death. Yeah, I'm too old. I'm like I need to be able to still do like hiking and not be have a broken leg. Plus, I'm at an age where if I get injured now, like I'm gonna have an injury for life. Downtown San Antonio, I've been there a few times. The Riverwalk, beautiful. Rode the gondolas, ate some really good food. San Antonio is a pretty good town. I like it out there. Get back over here. Watch for this next spawn. Oh yeah, goodness, I'm almost 20% into 21. Grandfather took you to Motionless in White concert. That place was nuts. He had so much fun. He talks about it 6 years later. Your grandparents seem really cool, Skyless. You're lucky, man. That you're lucky. I have great or had. I've only got one grandparent left, but I've been lucky too. My grandparents are really awesome. I don't think my grandpa would have gone to a metal concert though. I know he wouldn't have gone to a metal concert, but he was cool in his own way. Yeah, it would be cool to go just to see. I like hardcore, which is sort of metal-ish, but still retains like the melodic vocals. It's not quite metal. And then your grandmother took you to Avenged Sevenfold and to Disturbed. Your grandma went to a Disturbed concert? Next thing you're gonna tell me she was crowd surfing. That's so awesome. Ooh, I like the delay on the chat too. I like that the chat delay is like gone. There was a time like 10 years ago Twitch, maybe 12 years ago Twitch. Whenever I first started streaming on Twitch, there was like no delay. And then they added the delay in, and I didn't like it. And it was like a crazy delay. It was like a 30 to 40-second delay. And I'm glad they fixed that, because now it seems like there's next to no delay. Maybe a 10-second delay. No, she wouldn't crowd surf. She was rocking hard. That's so cool. This song's rocking pretty hard too. Good recommendation, King. I like it. And the other thing I like is the experience that I'm getting in this camp, as well as all these gems. This should help. Should help me get some more spells. And for those watching, if you don't know, this is solo self-found, so I can't trade. I can't sell things to other players for money. I can't accept, I'd say I can't accept too much help. When I say help, like if people drop a buff on me here and there, I'm not gonna like click it off, but I'm not gonna let somebody power level me. So I've been doing it all on my own. And it's also Kunark only, which adds a whole nother dimension to the challenge. Just like, for example, if I was a Dark Elf Necromancer like King of Ramen is, I would be able to get my level 20 pet right now. I wouldn't be rocking this level 16 pet. But I think at 22 we can train our research skill up pretty close to where I can try to research that level 20 pet. But what I'm really hoping for is that I get the words to research it myself, or have more chances to research it. I have one set of words that I can use to attempt to get the pet. But I would like 2 to 3 sets. That way I can guarantee more or less that I get it. Those are not the words I'm looking for. Words of anthology, that is not it. Alright, what was the song Skyless recommended? Demon King. Alright, here it comes. Whoa! That'd be cool to see in concert. I bet everybody goes nuts. I like the phrase Demon King because it reminds me of Dark Souls, and Dark Souls is one of my favorite games of all time. Even though this is the Amimocracy, I may bring back from Soft Sundays, where I play Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I just love those games. They're just so good. Bloodborne is my favorite. Brand of Sacrifice and Whitechapel are tied. That's pretty cool. This is pretty good stuff. I don't think I could listen to this in the car, though. I can listen to it while I game, but I think I would be too aggressive in the car. Speaking of aggressive, here's another goblin aggressor. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. This is like really bad. Wow, we might actually die. Oh wait, we're not gonna die because we're gonna do this. If we can get it off. Oh, he hit me with a spell. Stand up. This is where, aha, there it is. Jeez. Ah, that was my first death. First death in what, 2 days, 3 days? Things were going so well. That's okay. So what happened there was I had a goblin aggressor and then a blood tracer popped because the spawns were kind of all wacky. And I wasn't being I just wasn't being careful. So I definitely deserved that death because I wasn't paying attention. The upside is I didn't die in a bad spot. I don't think I need this fruit right now. Yeah, it happens. If you don't pay attention, if you're not careful, that's what happens. And then, of course, it had to be a blood tracer. If it was any other mob, I would have survived. If it was an aggressor, if it was a battle master, I would have been able to feign death. And I would have lived. Be right back. My favorite person is calling. That's awesome, man. Enjoy. I'm glad she's calling you. But yeah, because it was the blood tracer, and so if you were watching and you saw I feigned death, and I feigned death after he cast. And if you feign death and then a spell goes off on you, even though you resisted, like I did, even if you resist it, as soon as that cast goes off, you are no longer feigned. So that was just like a series of related bad events that ultimately led to my demise. On the upside, I didn't lose a level. And honestly, the experience is going so fast there, I'm actually not super worried about the amount of experience that I lost. This is not the way. So yeah, it's just a good reminder to pay attention, good reminder to me to keep the spawn spaced out, don't pull things through spots where you can get Alright, I'm back. She wanted to ask if she said goodnight before. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, don't pull things through where other things can spawn, is the lesson there. And luckily, I should make it to my body just before it gets too dark. But we need to memorize some spells just in case we get attacked. We need Feign Death for sure. We're going to need Restless Bones. Engulfing Darkness. Heat Blood. Allure of Death. Let's see. What else do we need? Fear. Okay. Sometimes she'll forget if she said goodnight and call in the middle of the night. Aw, she seems very nice. Alright, let's try to get out there before it gets dark. The sun is going down fast. It's 7 p.m. in Norath. We'll just stay on the road. That way it's easy to find. The good thing is, once I hit 22 and I head out to Giants, there are no casting mobs. Giants are not smart enough to be shamans and wizards. They are quite dumb. So it was a little bit of a setback, but not bad. I can't really complain because I'm getting really good experience out here. Faster than I expected. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't have came here at 19. I probably would have cruised through 19 to 20. I don't know if this would have been doable at 19 because I didn't have the spells that I have. So probably not. Yeah, that was, oh man, that was bad. She's actually my first real relationship. I had a woman before call me her boyfriend was trying to bang the town. Dang. Watch out for that terrifying scale wolf pup. Might nibble my ankles. Ooh, good riff. Ooh, there's a goblin skirmisher out here I need to watch out for. And you can see just how dark it's getting. I'm just trying to make it up here to the goblin fort before I can't see a thing. Yeah, I understand, Skyless. We try to keep things PG-13. No worries. I don't know how many younger viewers I have, if any, but alright, we've been running for a minute. Where? Okay, I see it. I see the fort. Where's my body? There it is. Now the bet is how many times am I going to have to summon a pet before it gets to a max level pet? Let's see. Let's get the Lich spell up. Luckily with that Lich spell, the mana is not as big of a concern, but hopefully I get a good pet on the first try. Let's see what it is. It is a green. Go away. Try number 2. It's a blue. We got it. Yeah. Well, it sounds like you dodged a bullet, Scalus. That sounds like craziness. Nobody needs that. I think we need to get vengeance on this blood tracer though. Once I hit 90 mana, we're gonna make him pay for killing us. This gem stack's looking nice. I wonder how much ambers are worth. I think they're worth maybe 8 gold. Not sure what these other ones are worth. I know this one is like worthless. Lapis lazuli. These are silver and jade earrings, silver stud. Put that over here. I still want to know why Bixie Berry Pie is something you can forage in Kunark. I've never seen a Bixie in Kunark. I feel like I've only seen a Bixie in like 3 zones total. They're in Misty Thicket for sure. I think that might be it. Later on in the game, like Dragons of Norath, I think they introduced like a Bixie dungeon. Yeah, she sounds crazy. You're good. You did the right thing. You would have been tied to that for life. Alright, we pull him up here. We need to pull him away. We need to get that fear on him right now. There we go. And we'll just keep him chain feared. Which is why the NPAR spell timer app for this game, if If King of Ramen's still in here, if you don't have end parse, get end parse and figure out how to set it up. It'll tell you how long all your dots and your fears last. I don't think that counts as a relationship, dude. That counts as like an experience for sure, but that doesn't sound like a relationship. I think it counts as like a near death experience. Especially like sending you a picture like this could have been you. Like, yeah, I know. That's what I was afraid of. What on earth? That was a good story, man. I like that story. See what you're missing? Yep. Where is it? Where is the fort? There's the fort. We got another battle master here. I don't know why I casted a dot. Luckily, it worked. And the spawns are reset now, so I shouldn't have any more issues with things like spawning as I'm pulling. They got jacked up when that guy came through and killed that one, and it was just off. And I should have let him reset. That would have prevented that death as well. Yeah, that's important. That's important to have the same values. That can't be stated enough. Because if you're incompatible on the values, like it's gonna be a rough go. Sure, as long as it's not, as long as it's appropriate. I wonder where Dak Dog is tonight. I bet he's watching the World Series. I should be watching the World Series. What am I doing? Looks like the Rangers took away game one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for the Rangers. Oh, Dak Dog is lurking. I found you. He was lurking all along. Well, congrats, Rangers game one. That's great. It's a PG love story. Yeah, that's fine. Grouping and split paw. I'm a little bit jealous. I should get on my chanter and come out and buff you guys. I wish I had my druid on from blue. I wish I could play him on green. I would come out and buff you definitely on the druid. I love grouping and split paw. That's probably one of my favorite places to group. Such good experience through like 35 or so, maybe 36. And then I don't know if people do Kha'Zix anymore. But when I hit 36 or so, I went to Kha'Zix Thule. And the experience just like got crazy. Like I think I got like 10 levels in like 2 to 3 days. Granted, it was COVID and I was on like quarantine basically because we had just entered a foreign country and so they made us stay in our rooms for 10 days. So for like 10 days straight, all I did was play EQ because I wasn't allowed to even leave my room outside of like, I think you could go for a walk. You were allowed to go for a walk or a run or whatever. So I just grouped in Kazakh Thule and I made it from like 36 to 44 or 45 in like no time. Huh. It's like my experience bar hasn't moved at all since I've come out here. Looks like my pet is not max level either. Yeah, congrats on game one. I'm rooting for the Rangers. I should be rooting for the Diamondbacks. That would be the hometown team here where I'm at, but I'd like to see the Rangers get their first win, first World Series. I like that kind of stuff. I still remember the Red Sox when they got or not the Red Sox, sorry, the Cubs. I don't care about the Red Sox. I don't like the Red Sox. I don't care. They could never win another game. That would make me happy. When the Cubs got their World Series win in 2016, I was watching it from a hotel room in Georgia, and that was awesome. Like everybody, so I was downstairs watching it in the hotel bar, but then they shut the hotel bar down, so then I went upstairs and finished watching it in my room. Alright, Goblin Battlemaster. We're going to pull him this way. We're going to go this way. I'm not going to lie, when I saw that wall of text pop up, I thought it was that Asiago cheese guy again. I was about to be like, oh no, now I got to ban this dude again. Alright, I'll read this as soon as I'm done. I got good amount of med time coming, so get another fear on him. No, you're good. Wall of text is fine. I just when I saw it, I guess I shouldn't have said wall of text because that has negative connotations. What I mean to say is when I saw that text pop up, I thought it was the Asiago guy. Words of refuge. I wonder what those are used for. So as you know, she is older than me about 6 years. We met on a dating site when I was barely 20s. She only ever knew American men getting with Asians to bed and leave, so she really thought I was the same and was so annoyed with me trying to get to know her. Then after the first month went by with not even explicit text, she goes, "He's different." Yeah, it sounds like you're doing it right. I've heard dating sites are just like awful for women. Like they just have a terrible time. And then yeah, whenever like regular people come around, then they're like already on guard because they've just had a wall of or a steady stream of people being jerks and sending them unsolicited explicit photos. That's why I say grocery store. Grocery store is the way. Yeah, I can definitely empathize. So when is the next World Series game? Game 2 is tomorrow at 5. I wonder if I should watch that. Game 3 is Monday. Game 4 is Tuesday. Game 5 is Wednesday. And they switch. So it looks like they played at Texas. So they're going to play at Texas twice. And then they're going to head out to Arizona on Monday. And then if there's a game 5, it'll be in Arizona. That's awesome. Love me some baseball. Actually, I don't know if I have a way to watch. I think my like MLB. Oh no, it happened again. How did that happen? All right, so here's what we're doing. We're not playing around. He's feared. We're just gonna feign death. I'm not even gonna risk it. Like part of me wants to be like, oh yeah, we'll just keep fearing him. It may be doable, but I'm not gonna do that. I wonder why they both pulled. I've never seen that happen. Maybe I have to pull more over here. Unless I sent my pet in too soon. My pet's actually holding his own against them. Of course, now that the blood tracer's here, he's done. Sorry, Zer. You were a good pet for the 2 kills I had you. He's actually really, like, he's fighting good. He's holding on for dear life. There he goes. What's he doing? He's he's got Spirit of Wolf. That's right, he's a shaman. Look how fast he is. Okay. We gotta get another pet. A lot of setbacks all of a sudden. I guess that's the price after, what, 2 hours of good leveling. Joe Naner, you are not the one. Tick, also not the one. So anyway, back to the story. She loves telling people about me, but won't tell the age, so they think that I'm in my 30s. Oh, so they think you're, like, older. That's cool. Yeah, look, he was at 44%. My pet, like, soloed him down to 44. All I'd had to do probably was drop a dot on him. I say that, but something would have went wrong. I would have probably, like, fizzled too many times or gotten resisted on a fear, and then I'd be laying here dead again. So I made the right decision. Just going to take a few minutes now to get back up and running. Over there, it's not common for women to be older or responsible younger men. Yeah. Let's go, blue pet. Let's roll a blue pet. There we go. We got one. We got us a blue pet. So when I get this guy on my 3rd attempt, I'm going to pull him like way up over here over the hill. And hopefully he does not aggro. I've never seen him aggro this guy before, the one that's hiding behind this wall. So I'm wondering if last time I just sent my pet in and he proximity aggroed this guy over here. And Dak Dog, if you have metal music requests, let me know. Just drop them in the chat. That goes for everybody. It is Full Metal Friday. I'll have to come up with something for Saturday, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't always have to be a theme, right? If you do a theme every day, then it's gonna lose its allure. And I like this little logo that I made. Distracted by group. That's fine, man. Yeah, a shaman in a group, you're busy. That's one of the busiest classes. If you don't have NParse yet, get you a NParse. Let me see. I got med time. I can pull it up, or I can see if it'll pull up on stream. There it is. Sorry, I put it in the wrong scene. Oh, you already have it. Yeah, there it is. Guess I could put it over here. There we go. Now my NParse is up. Can I magnify the NParse? Nope, I can't. 'Cause it's... Oh, wait. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, end parse is awesome. And for a shaman, like, your end parse has got to be, like, this long so you can see what all buffs everybody has. It's probably one of my least favorite things about being a chanter and grouping is all the buffs. Like, you're just, like, managing buffs like crazy. Are you guys at the split paw entrance? Or are you further in? Because the entrance is pretty safe. Like, you can run out a bit further in, yeah. Past the bridge or whatever, there's a spot, like, further down. Okay, so... Actually, I don't know why I put the Lich. I'm going to regen some health, because I'm sitting at 77%, so... These guys have a Spirit Strike spell that hits for, like, 77. And it's about a quarter of my health, so I don't want to eat, like, one of those, and then maybe another one, and now I'm fighting for my life, trying to get him feared. So even though I'm sitting at 100% mana, I'm giving my health time to come back. I think there's some good loot in Split Paw too. There's the Ishva. What is it? We got time to look. Actually, I can get rid of my end parse on this. That was an accident. You go away. Ishva Mal is the name of the mob. He's a level 40 necromancer, so he can be kind of nasty, but he's got Robe of the Ishva is good for enchanters. Shoot, I might need that. It's got 5 charisma and 50 mana. That's good. Dagger of dropping, I don't think that's any good. Maybe it's just the robe. Yeah, it must just be the robe. And then obviously the summon corpse spell. Alright, we are full up. So it's time to get this blood tracer down. We're going to try pulling him all the way over here. And run over the hill. Okay, good. Oh, there he is. There we go. Now it's going better. As long as he doesn't walk back down there. He's nuking my pet. Alright, he's going back towards the fort, so I'm going to try to nuke him down and hopefully get him down before he pulls something else. There we go, we did it. We finally slayed the blood tracer that caused me so many problems. And of course there's another one up right there. I have not seen my bar move yet. What's going on? I would figure after that one the bar would move. Did I break my character? And I'm wondering, I get Furiona V rep for this. How many goblin kills would it take to be able to go to Furiona V? Probably more than I have time to do. Rep grinds on this game are notoriously bad. What should I put in that spot? Shadow Compact? Those are the stories for the night. Skyless is out of stories. You get 2. Don't ask for any more. I always feel like I'm gonna run out of stories to tell on stream. I think I've streamed like 80 hours this month, like some crazy amount of hours. I feel like I'm gonna run out of stories. People are gonna be like, dude, I'm done with your stories. I've heard them 3 times. Alright, we'll grab the Battle Master. Gets gross how some women are on dating sites. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to hear those stories. We need some new metal music. We need to go with some classics. I've got one in mind. Here's a classic. Prepare your eardrums. Is it playing? Is it gonna play? There it is. Dude, I have not seen this bar move at all. What's going on? It's saying I'm gaining experience. Did I activate the anti-grind measures on the server? Like, I'm actually really wondering. I would log out and log back in just to see, but like, this is really weird. You found some off the wall. Dude, they're all out there. It's like, it's such a, it's such a weird world. It's like you just get exposed to people's weirdness right away on those sites. If I kill this thing and my experience bar doesn't move, should I open a ticket? Because I've done probably 4 or 5 kills and I haven't seen it move, and it's really bizarre to me because up until this point I was getting like crazy good experience here. Alright, pull you back. He's probably gonna nuke me. I interrupted one of his spells. Like, I'm gonna nuke the crap out of this guy so I get the 50% experience. Or the full experience. And if it still doesn't work, I don't know what to do. I think it moved. The P1999 GMs are watching me and they're like, "This is funny. Look at what we're doing to this guy." He wanted to compare some weird people out there, man. Yeah, that's like, I swear it has not moved. I don't know how I was getting like, I shot up 20% in the level and then now it's like, nope, nothing more. You died. It's not like there's an experience penalty. He gave a couple therapy sessions. Yeah. Some people need that. You should have charged him. Let's see. We got a battle master up here. And I learned my lesson. I'm not pulling through the back half here. We'll pull you. We'll run you over here. This is such a good song. This is a classic. I used to have this CD. I used to rock this all the time when I was like a 13-year-old. These guys are getting old, man. I think they're like in their 70s, 60s or 70s. Yeah, it hasn't moved at all. I don't know what to do. I feel like something's wrong. Let me try this. Maybe it's a UI thing. If I load it again, this is a different UI. It kind of moves some things around on me too. Yeah, I think I bricked my character. Like not getting experience. I like the default UI the most. It's a little bit harder to see the blue bar, but at the same time, like I can see my mana percent. Maybe they just turned off experience gain in the Warslik's woods tonight. There's a P1999 GM watching me, and they're like, look how confused he is. They used to show up when I was streaming, and they would turn us into unicorns and just do all kinds of crazy stuff. It was pretty cool. I think it was probably just one GM. Dude, I've got way too much fruit. The good thing about getting all this fruit is I can use it to brew, to level my brewing skill. Let's see, what do we got? Goblin Aggressor. Oh, we gotta play a new song. This is another classic from Metallica. Let's bring my pet back so I can actually see where he's at. He's on me. He's big mad. Ah, trees. Okay, the bar moved. I can see it. It moved just a little bit. That's weird. Like earlier, I was getting so much experience. Was I getting a lot of experience? I feel like I was. I mean, I shot up to like 20% and then I died and then now it's like slowed way down. Maybe we go to Giant Fort? How many people are here? It's a bunch of like high 20s. It's such a good song. Ooh, there's a blood tracer over there. We're gonna pull him way back. I don't want to risk getting in the blood tracer area. Big nuke. Big nuke coming. Yeah, I had some Sabbath playing earlier, Dak Dog. And we did some newer metal for Skyless and another guy popped in. There we go. Now it's like it's moved. It's so weird. So we were doing some newer stuff, but I'm a big fan of the classics myself. Just logged off, got to 33 tonight, barbecue cook-off in the morning at church. Nice. That sounds like a very Texas thing to do. Well, you have a good night, Dak Dog. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be around. I'm saving money, so this is how I save money. I just park my ass in front of a computer screen. Not really spending a whole lot of money doing this. Right on. Yeah, I should be here. I can have the World Series playing in the corner. Probably not. I'd probably get banned. I wish I could do that. If I could get away with it, I would right here where the chat block is, I would have the World Series playing. But that sounds like a quick way to a ban from Twitch. Although, who's going to really know? It's not like I've got 4,000 people in here. So I'm going to need to hit 90 plus mana before I go after the Blood Tracer. Karma is fantastic when it works out in your favor. Of course, there's times where it doesn't. The universe reminds you. These like particle physics videos I've been watching are just crazy. It just like makes you realize how small you are, but also how big you are. Like in relative scope, like we're pretty big. We're made up of like millions of atoms. You say there's like I can't remember the exact number. It's like 50 million or some crazy million amount of neutrinos pass through your thumbnail alone, like every second. It's like neutrinos are incredibly tiny. It's just so crazy the scope. Like the largest thing in the universe all the way down to the smallest thing in the universe. The scope is insane. All right. Come on, Blood Tracer, up this way. Oh, he hit me with a dot. Yeah, we gotta get a fear on him because he's nuking away at my pet here. I don't want him pathing that way. I should have waited to fear. Jason Newsted was a beast, is a beast on the guitar. Yeah, that's funny, Skylar. So it seems like, from what I've seen, a lot, and not all, of the people who were like the popular folks in high school, like ended up being kind of losers in actual life. Like they peaked early. They had their run, and now they're selling cigarettes at the gas station. And then a lot of the people who were like the nerds are making like six figures and doing really well for themselves. Uh, we could try Giant Fort. Let's go try Giant Fort. Come on, Vanobin. Come with me. That like vocal cut effect was something that Metallica did early. I feel like it was pretty novel back then. It's so funny because in the days of Napster, I downloaded so much Metallica, and those dudes would they were like big mad about Metallica, or about Napster, I mean. Like they were on the hunt for Napster. They did not like it. And the thing is, I understand their point to a degree, but in reality, one of the reasons why the album that they put out didn't sell well was not because of Napster, it was because the album really wasn't that good. I can't remember. I think it was S&M or whatever. Symphony and Metallica. I didn't really like it. That guy was my buddy in school, not anymore, but he messaged me a few months ago saying he's only single because he discovered himself and women can't accept it. But like I told him the reason why no women want to be near him. That's funny. I'm not the problem. The women are the problem. It's like the Principal Skinner meme. Am I wrong or are the kids wrong? Surely the kids are wrong. There was a New York Yankees closing pitcher who used to walk out to this song because he was the Sandman. He would close out the ninth inning. His name's Mariano Rivera, and he played his last game against the Tampa Bay Rays, and it was so cool to watch. Like him come out for the last time, struck out three. I was okay with it because it was his last game. He struck out three Rays. It was like such a great moment in baseball. That dude started playing baseball with like sticks and rocks in freaking like Puerto Rico or Chile or some country down in Central America or the Caribbean. Made it all the way to the major leagues. Played for the New York Yankees. That's so awesome. Such a great success story. All right, there's the giant fort. And there are no giants up at the entrance. So that's good news for us. Evergreens are yellow. I don't. I mean, I might be able to handle an evergreen. Oh, this place is popping with giants. I'm not used to this. I'm used to this being like overly camped and you're not really having to worry about where you walk. Alright, there's another yellow evergreen. There's a red evergreen. Definitely not trying to take him. And there's a sapling. So the spot to do this, I'll show you guys. So we're going to grab the sapling. And we're going to run him up here. These guys hit hard, so you gotta be careful. And granted, he only hit me for 8 and 3. The evergreens hit hard. I should have pulled him further in that corner. What am I doing? I don't have my lich spell up. Alright, bring my pet back. Bring him back here. Oh, he resisted my fear. That was decent experience gain. And we got a pearl shard. Yeah, we can't take the... We're going to have a really hard time taking the... That's the one that we want right there. Look at that. He's got the weapon. You can kind of see it. So that's the weapon that we want to get. Because that'll make you some money. But somebody's out here killing them. They've probably got a group of people down there. So they just got a good payout. We can try a yellow. I'm okay with trying a yellow and seeing how it goes. Reds are out of the question. Would be nice to get some greenwoods. That's the ones you want at this level. They seem to be kind of few and far between because this group out here is, yeah, there's a greenwood, which that was a yellow greenwood. But a yellow greenwood's way less health than a yellow evergreen. We have a backup plan though, and the backup plan is if things go south, I can just feign death and let the pet die. But I'm definitely going to wait for full mana because they have so much health. I did a lot of soloing here on my monk a long time ago. Yeah, there's a 27 monk down there. There's probably the necromancer's probably down there with them. Alright. Let's grab him before he gets too far. Here we go. Oh, he's already resisted a spell. That's just off to a terrible start. We need to get this. Ooh. Let me get this fear off. Thank you, Pet. Pet got a bash on him. That's good. Fear is worn off. Yeah, he's hitting really hard. He resisted the fear. Alright, we're calling it right now. Okay, so lesson learned. That it just ain't gonna work. other former buddy that was a high school jock. Life just keeps handing him things. The only thing he lacks is a date. Pet's actually like holding. Like a part of me wants to stand up and help the pet, but it's just not gonna happen. I don't want to stand up. I gotta wait. Hands off the keyboard. He should reset soon. There we go. Okay. So lesson learned. Giant fort. Probably not doable right now. Or at least not efficient. So I'm going to gate back to Cabalus. I'm going to sell my stuff, and then I'm going to call it a night here. Ooh, my gate crashed. My gate was unstable. Story night for you, yeah. It's all good. It's good stories. Let's see how much money we made on goblins here. And tomorrow I'll be back, and we'll finish out 21. I guess try to research. Try to do some research. Get a new pet. Oh, there's a lot of like housekeeping I need to do here. Junk. Jaspers are 7 gold. That's good. Jade's 3 platinum. Nice. Those are 7 gold. Ambers are 2 platinum. These are not worth much. Oh, wait, that was 4 plat. Can't sell that. I didn't think I could sell those, but I wanted to be sure. Sorry, music seemed like it was like really loud. I think I just got like ear blind to it. So these I don't need. And we'll run around and look for words just for the hell of it. Words of derivation. That one's 8 plat. That's a high level word. For a spell called Banshee Aura. Surrounds your body with an aura of vengeful spirits causing damage to anyone who strikes you for 4 minutes. Oh, it's not 8 plat, it's 0 plat. What am I? It's 1 gold. I'll take it. Sold. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of addicted to like the word hunting. The running around Cabalus and trying to find words is fun. Alright, we got 2 words of dissolution. Or 1 word of dissolution and 2 words of enlightenment. And this one is for Shadow Vortex. We'll buy it. And we just listen to this song. Next. The words of enlightenment are for... Oh, that'll be good practice, even though they're 2 plat apiece. Would love to find the one for my pet spell. That's the one we need. I'm not gonna go all the way down in the basement. No words here. We'll go check these guys over here real quick. Check the clocks. Check the Haggle Baron. This is like the richest guy in Capitalist, and he's still not that impressive. Words of the Elements. I don't think that is one I need. I think that's a Magician. Yep, Summon Heatstone. Yeah, I saw that one yesterday. Okay, we're gonna do a circle. So we'll circle around over here. Nothing. 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 Clock Gogon. Ooh, here we go. Words of Dominion. That's not what I need, actually. Words of Seizure. That's for a Nullify Magic. Really high level spell. I don't need that. Clock Daitar, you got nothing. Wish I could disable that auto duck. It seems like you even just bump into something, your guy just starts ducking. Nothing. Oh my gosh. Nothing. And nothing. We need to check the Tinkin Babble. Have a good night, Skyless. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we need to check the Tinkin Babble because people for some reason like to vendor there. Which is surprising because you kind of have to go out of your way to get there. Nothing. And actually, before I head back, might as well go train that research skill. I'm beginning to see how they did balance the vendor loot pretty well in this game. Like all those gems I got from just one level of grinding was a good like 3 or 4 spells. And you don't really see that whenever you're doing trading with other players. You kind of notice it, but like you're dependent on it as a solo self-found. Let's see, we'll go up here. Master Kivix. So I can train research. I can train it to 30. I was hoping I could get it higher. Nothing. Okay. That's probably faster to run. I was gonna say let's gate back, but it's probably faster to just run back. And there's a few more clocks. This is a perfect song to toil away at research on. Words of Collection Visa. I remember that not being one I needed. Words of Detention. That's a new one. Or no, I have seen that one because I made a joke about getting sent to detention with it. That's a Nullify Magic. That's a pretty high level one. It's not going to serve me much of a purpose right now. So back to East Cabalus. The research grind is real. It's tough. I'm glad I didn't fall off that time. Last time I zoned through there, it like put me on the edge and then I immediately fell in the water. No words. No words for a poor XR. Junk. Nothing but junk. Feels like if I was an enchanter, I'd be swimming in words. There's a ton of words for enchanters out here. Alright, last one. Clock Pokelon. Nothing. Okay. I think I still ended at a pretty good net positive in platinum tonight. Yeah, I went up about 30 plat. So I'm up to 57. I'll just put 50 in the bank clean. And then the last thing I need to do is just see what kind of words I've got to research with. try to get some skill ups here. Words of dissolution. I need like a flow chart, like, or a quick reference. So Shadow Vortex, I feel like I have the stuff to do that. Words of imitation is what we're looking for. Maybe not. Really? Well, that's unfortunate. Words of absorption. This is for Harm Shield. Okay, we can try that one. That's words of refuge and words of absorption. Oh, it was already in there. Yeah, look, I didn't even get anything and no skill up. What a bogus system, dude. Not gonna lie, it's a little bit frustrating. This RNG is like, it seems like it just does not favor the player at all. This is the third attempt that I've made to get a spell made and nothing. Not even like a thank you for trying skill up. Words of enlightenment and words of anthology. Let's see. Okay, I have a words of enlightenment. Words of anthology. Failed and nothing. Three fails in a row. I'm just I don't know. I don't understand why it's that difficult to research. Words of derivation and eradication. I don't have those. I've got 4 words of quickening, but only 1 of words of the extinct. And those are the ones I need for my pet. Yeah, you figure at least give you a skill up. It doesn't even want to give me that. I think I'm on 4 or 5 attempts. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else I can even attempt. Yeah. I've got some higher level ones that will eventually hopefully help. Yeah, so like here's the issue. So the Shadow Sight spell is trivial at 41. I guess I'll be right about 41 when I hit level 24 where I can use that. But like my pet spell for level 24, Haunting Corpse, is a research only pet that goes trivial at 62. I'm not going to be 62 by level 24. It is very, very discerning, very concerning. So I don't know how I'm going to keep pace with the leveling with these, the way that this is working. Let's see. So like I could, oh, I guess you can buy Words of Enlightenment and Words of Anthology. Oh no, you can't buy Words of Anthology from the vendor. So I don't think you can actually buy words from any vendors. I'm looking at the wiki here to try to see, is there like a way to practice where I can go buy words, and it does not appear to be the case. And you can't research for other classes, so I can't even try to save all these other runes that I'm getting. So at like level 24, I guess I'll have enough where I can research. Wow, this is going to be rough. All right. So I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. This is the MMocracy. Catch me on the rest of the weekend streaming for you here on Twitch. I'll be around tomorrow and Sunday. And then also, if you want, check out my YouTube. There's going to be new content coming there, mainly in the form of YouTube shorts. But they'll be